Hi, my name is Curt Ford. I'm one of the partners at Nash Bean & Ford, and want to welcome you to our video blog this week. And today I want to talk about wills on the internet and kind of those do-it-yourself wills or estate planning documents that many of us have seen. And we often have clients or individuals come in who have these wills that they've prepared, and they'll ask us to take a look at them. And every time that I've gone through one of those with an individual, we realize there's something there that isn't right, or that they didn't intend. And these do-it-yourself wills are just a really scary thing to rely on when it comes to estate planning. One of the reasons is that you never know where you're getting them from. There's a lot of good information on the web, but there's also some bad information out there, and there's no way to verify that as you're searching from site to site and looking at forms from different sites. So that's one of the issues with these do-it-yourself forms. Another is that a lot of times the language may be old. You don't know how long that form has been online, and it could have been just uploaded in the last 6 months, or it could have been 6 years ago. Laws change, and the way we do things in estate planning changes. So the form you may be using might have old language. Another issue that we often see is these forms really don't think about a plan B. A lot of times they're set up for what everybody assumes will happen in the order that it will happen. Parents always assume that they'll pass away before their children. Or we assume that older relatives might pass away before younger relatives. So as you're naming individuals maybe to act as your executor, and you name a brother or something like that, well, what if he passes away unexpectedly, and now you don't have an executor named? Or a child passes away before you. If you haven't planned for that, and if you haven't thought about that in your estate planning documents, it can create huge problems. So one of the things that's important in estate planning is having a plan B, having another option just in case things don't happen the way we expect them. A lot of these forms aren't state specific. Illinois and Iowa have specific laws that have to be followed when it comes to executing estate planning documents and making sure that it's done properly so that it's legally valid. A lot of these forms aren't state specific, so if they're not, and you sign the document thinking that it's correct because that's what the directions online tell you, if it's wrong, you don't have a second chance. And that's one of the big things with these online forms. You get one chance to get it right. It'd be like buying a parachute online that they say, well, we guarantee this will work. Well, when you pull that cord and it doesn't work, you don't have time to call the online support team and say, this didn't work for me, what do I do now? It's the same thing with an estate planning document. When you need it, it has to work. You don't get a second chance. So you want to make sure you get it right the first time. And the last thing that really is important when it comes to these online forms to understand is that they can't give you the wisdom and experience of years of helping families with estate planning. At Nash Bean & Ford, that's really what we think we can bring to the table, is the chance to talk to you about your family situation and tailor a plan specifically to you. Because we've helped hundreds and thousands of families with their estate planning projects, and we know what works and what doesn't work, and give you some ideas about things to think about when it comes to estate planning. You're not going to get that online. So that's really the most important thing that we can offer over some of these online forms. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope you have a great day.